What if I told you that the biggest obstacle between you and $1 billion is not your bank account, it's your biology? Right now, inside your skull, 86 billion neurons are firing in patterns that were designed for survival, not dominance, not empire building. Survival. Your brain is optimized to conserve energy, to avoid risk, to seek social approval, to stay safe in the tribe. But billionaires? They operate on a different operating system, and that should disturb you. Because if your neural code is built for comfort, then every ambitious dream you have is fighting against your own wiring. So the real question is this: are you thinking like a man or like a species that doesn't exist yet? Chapter 1. The Different Species. Study the ultra-wealthy long enough, and you'll notice something unsettling. Their brains respond to risk differently. Where your amygdala screams danger, theirs whispers data. Neuroimaging studies show that high-level decision-makers exhibit reduced emotional reactivity to uncertainty. Their prefrontal cortex, the CEO of the brain, overrides fear signals faster, cleaner, colder. This is neuro-rewiring. Over years of calculated exposure to risk, rejection, volatility, they build a biological advantage. They train their dopamine systems to reward long-term domination, not short-term pleasure. While most men get a dopamine hit from junk food and weekend escapes, the billionaire gets his hit from acquisition, leverage, ownership. He is not addicted to consumption, he is addicted to control. And once that shift happens, he is no longer playing the same game as you. But here's the darker truth. You were programmed to lose. Chapter 2. The Poverty Trap. Poverty is not just an economic condition, it's a neurological loop. Scarcity floods the brain with cortisol. Chronic stress shrinks long-term planning capacity. The mind becomes obsessed with immediate relief. You start optimizing for today, not for legacy. This is the poverty trap, a biological virus that hijacks ambition and replaces it with survival thinking. You scroll instead of build. You consume instead of create. You choose safety over scale. And every time you avoid discomfort, your brain reinforces the identity of someone who doesn't take big risks. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Average becomes automatic. Comfort becomes chemical. And before you realize it, you are 35 years old, still negotiating with your own potential. But what if there was a way to break the code? Chapter 3. The Billionaire Secret. Buried beneath the noise, there is one forbidden principle. Billionaires do not chase money. They chase asymmetric bets. This is the secret scroll. Instead of asking, how do I make $10,000 safely? They ask, where can I risk 1 unit to gain 100? They structure their lives around upside. They design environments where failure is survivable, but success is exponential. This rewires the brain. Now, dopamine attaches to bold moves, to strategic uncertainty, to long-term leverage. You stop fearing volatility, you start engineering it. And in that moment, your identity shifts from employee of reality to architect of it. But evolution demands sacrifice. Comfort must die. The old you must collapse, because the billionaire brain is not born, it is forged. So here is your choice. Stay chemically addicted to safety, or begin your villain arc. Train your nervous system to tolerate risk, seek rejection, build leverage, starve distraction, feed vision. And if this message unsettled you, good. That discomfort is the first spark of neural rebellion. Subscribe to Billionaire Brain Labs, not for content, but for conditioning, because this is not entertainment. This is your billionaire evolution.